When you're learning French, sometimes you don't know the word you want to use, and the hack for that is just to use a French accent, like put a little bit of French emphasis on it. You can say, I don't know how to say mountain, montagne, or you can say chocolate, chocolat, penguin, pingouin, or manchot. That one doesn't work all the time, but you get the idea. But this trick will sometimes betray you. A lot of words in French that sound so familiar to English speakers that we think we know exactly what they mean as soon as we read them or hear them. It can be very confusing, so confusing, in fact, we call them faux amis, or false friends, because they mislead you into a false sense of security, thinking, aha, I know how to speak French, when in reality, you're saying something completely different. Which can be kind of funny sometimes and can be really annoying a lot of the time. Here is a short list of examples of faux amis that you can watch out for if you're learning French, some of which bother me to this day, like any false friend would. Like bra is not an article of ladies' clothing. It's an arm. Un bras, or les bras. Perhaps the most classic, one that gets me all the time, or at least really used to get me all the time, was to attend, attendre. You don't attend a meeting, you assist a meeting. And then to attend, attendre, means to wait. J'attends le métro. Always attending le métro. You can wait for a meeting, for sure, to start. But once it begins, you assist.
This one's particularly American, I realize, but a preservative. It doesn't mean what you think it does. It's a condom.
Confiture is jam. And also, it's not French toast, it's pain perdu. It's lost bread. Also, this is tram, just before I forget.
An embrace is not an embrace. It's a kiss. Although, he does make good embraces. And don't get me started on it gets complicated when it comes to this stuff.
If you hear somebody talking about a banque, they're probably not talking about a bank. They're talking about a bench.
Grave does not mean grave. It means serious. Or if you're talking to a French person, they'd say grave. It means you've got their attention.
La monnaie is not money. It's change. If you want money, that would be l'argent, which is also silver. You gotta pay with silver. And then hopefully get some money out of this. Un coin is spelled exactly like coin, but it's not a coin. It's a corner or a neighborhood, a quartier, a quarter, which I hadn't thought about until just now. But a quarter is also a very American denomination of coin. It means neighborhood, a quarter, like, you get it. Coin, no. Une pièce. Une pièce is a coin. This is more of an American one, but if you're going to university, you're not going to college. You're going to l'université ou la fac. If you're going to collège, that's middle school, which is still kind of weird to me. A librairie is not a place that you can borrow books. A librairie is a bookstore. That'll throw you for a loop. And we all know a library is la biblioteca. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Speaking of bookstores and movies, characters are not caractères. D'avoir du bon caractère is to have a good character, but un personnage is I guess kind of like a personality, but a character, like a fictional character. We don't have to get too literary with this.
Rester does not mean to rest. It means to stay. And nappe, that's not even French. But you can pronounce sieste, which is to take a nap, which is always better with a Cooper.
Une location is not a location, like a place you can go. Une location is a rental, whether that's an apartment or a car or, I don't know, a soul, maybe.
Sensible does not mean sensible. It means sensitive. That one got me in trouble so many times. If you'd like to be sensible in French, you're judicieux. Judicious. Une cave is not a cave. It's a wine cellar, which it's actually more cave than wine cellar, to be honest.
Brillant does not mean brilliant. Like, that's great. It just means shiny or bright. And if you say, oh, that's brillant, no one's going to understand what you're talking about.
This isn't so much a faux ami as it is a confusion in my brain. But when people open the door for you and you walk through and they say, thank you, often in English you would say, but of course, or of course. And if you say, mais bien sûr, or bien sûr, to a French person instead of you're welcome, they will not understand what you're saying. But I wanted to say thank you for lunch. I appreciate it.
Bah, bien sûr.
Eventuellement means possibly. This one throws me every time. Eventuellement does not mean eventually. Like, the metro is eventually going to show up. If you ask, is the metro going to show up? And somebody says, eventuellement, it's a little bit less hopeful. I just thought of this one. Mail is not mail. Mail, if it's in the mail, is courrier. Mail means email. What is email? It doesn't exist. While ballon can mean balloon, it also means ball. Anyways, my morning was a meeting and then a last-minute lunch with Sophia from Où sont les croissants, which was great. She asked if I wanted to go to the Pantheon last minute, which worked out great for some of the stuff I wanted to share. And now my afternoon is back to meetings. It's a lot of meetings, a little bit of computer work in between. Not a lot of time for it today, though, until I get to the edit. Anyways, this car that this is sitting on is the tiniest little. How are these things street legal? While j'attends this meeting to start, I do actually have a bunch of updates to make for the guide. I'm trying to make sure that anything I put in the vlog gets in there really quickly, but I'm probably like 2 months behind on photography updates. And I know that Emily's jumping on some of the ones that we're having done by our current intern, Gabrielle, who's also a photographer. And speaking of the devil, Rod.
And while I hope you learned something about false friends today, a true friend, Amanda Yost, today's patron producer, thank you so much for sending me out there. And I thought I'd leave you with just a little snippet of the exhibition music, the sound that's going on inside the Pantheon right now. It was really nice, very pensive. We had a nice time walking through. Thank you so much for watching. See you bright and early tomorrow morning.